Is it time to recognize 49ers Charvarius Ward as one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL? Up until this point, Charvarius Ward currently has 8 passes deflected, which would have him ranked second in the NFL, only behind Cowboys cornerback Trayvon Diggs. In this game against the Carolina Panthers, he had 4 passes deflected, which would have him tied for second most in a single game this season. Charvarius Ward has been playing phenomenally in what you could argue is the league's best defense up until this point, and he is a huge reason for the success that the 49ers are seeing. Not only has Charvarius Ward been a menace in the passing game, but he is also very stout when it comes to making plays in the run game. He has shown on multiple occasions throughout the year that he is willing to get his nose dirty and do what he needs to do to be an integral part of this defense, whether stopping the pass or the run. He will definitely lower his shoulder, as you see right here, as he tackles one of the league's best running backs to the ground by playing outside leverage and outside responsibility in run contain, and does his job and gets his guy to the ground. It's not all just about playing coverage for Charvarius Ward. Charvarius Ward is truly proving to be an all-around cornerback for the San Francisco 49ers. But where he really shines the most is in coverage, and you're going to see that just here against Robbie Anderson. Baker Mayfield trying to get the ball to Robbie Anderson outside the numbers. Charvarius Ward in off coverage won't allow it. He has phenomenal technique in the way he breaks down, keeps a wide base, gets the hands up, drops the hips, keeps everything in front of him. And when he identifies the ball is going to Robbie Anderson, he drives on the football to break it up. This is just absolutely phenomenal technique by the cornerback that the 49ers acquired this year in the offseason. Better known as Mooney Ward, someone who is clearly proven to be one of the best players on the vaunted San Francisco 49ers defense, continues to show exactly why that is. And you're going to get him down on the bottom of the screen, again, matched up on Robbie Anderson. You're going to see why his hip fluidity is so special from the cornerback position and allows him to play in phase regardless of maybe even kind of getting put in a bad spot to begin with, because you are going to see he is going to open up his hips to the outside because Robbie Anderson threatens like he is going to break to the outside, but then he snaps it for a quick slant to the inside. But look at what Charvarius Ward does. He is able to stay in phase with the wide receiver, whip those hips around, and get in front of the football and ensure that it is an incompletion. This play by Charvarius Ward was my favorite of the day. It is a beautiful pass breakup in the end zone to ensure that the Panthers do not score. Now, I will say, this was a nicely thrown ball from Baker Mayfield. He gives Robbie Anderson an opportunity to get his hands on the football and potentially bring it in for a score. But you have one of the best cornerbacks in coverage, so it's not going to be that easy, Baker. You're going to have to do a little bit better than that to ensure that Mooney's going to give up a touchdown. And he says, not today. He is able to completely stay lockstep with Robbie Anderson. Anderson is not able to stack Ward, and as a result, it keeps Ward in the perfect position, right in the hip pocket. You can see he's able to identify the football, turn his head back, and then extend. Let's face it, this was a good ball because it does hit Robbie Anderson in the hands, but it's a better play by Mooney Ward to be able to get his hands in between Robbie Anderson's and jar the ball loose. Absolutely phenomenal play from arguably the league's best cornerback, clearly the best cornerback for the San Francisco 49ers.